Well, hello, my CCNS family. How is everybody feeling today? Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness. So exciting. It's May 19th, Tuesday. Let's count to 19, shall we? Let's get our hands ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wow, great job. Let's sing the welcome song, shall we? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? We want to welcome everybody on this lovely day. When you pass this way, you will hear us say, hello to the trailblazers. We're so glad to see you. Hello to the explorers. We're so glad to see you. Hello to the investigators. We're so glad to see you. Hello to the adventurers. We're so glad to see you. Hello to the voyagers. We're so glad to see you. Hello to the pathfinders. We're so glad to see you. Hello to Miss Annie. We're so glad to see you. Hello to my guitar. We're so glad to see you. And a big mwah to all of you today. How are my friends? Well, I'm just sitting right here on my porch, my front porch, and I spend a lot of time here, and I don't know if you can hear, but there are a lot of birds. I hear lots of birds, and I love to listen to the birds and watch the birds and see if I can identify the birds. Is that something fun you've been doing? Well, let's do the days of the week, shall we? Get our hands ready. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Great job, everybody. It's a terrific Tuesday today. And I was thinking about these birds on this Tuesday. Let's see if our alphabet chart has a bird on it. Oh, do you guys spy the letter that bird starts with? A, B. It's right there. Bird. But that's not a bird. That's a boat. Another B word. Remember how we draw a B? The capital B goes straight down and has two bumps. And the baby B, or the lowercase b, has a straight line down and a little bump, one bump. The big B has two bumps. B says B. B says B. Every letter makes a sound. B says B. B. That's a fun one to say. So you know what I use when I'm outside looking at my birds, searching for my birds? I use some binoculars. That's right. I look around and see if I can see a bird. I use my 5 senses. I use my eyes to see, my ears to hear. I guess I don't use my lips to taste or my hands to touch. I'll leave those alone. But we can use definitely our ears to hear and our eyes to see. All right, well, I thought it might be something fun to do is to make some of your very own bird feeders. And maybe that will attract the birds to come to your yard and you can see them. So I'm sure you've seen some of these around. This is a hummingbird feeder. A hummingbird feeder. It's got really bright red looking flowers that hummingbirds will be attracted to. Do you know what that means? When you're attracted to something, you want to go towards it. It looks inviting and exciting. So that is a nice bird feeder you can find. But let's make our very own. We don't need to go to a fancy store to get a bird feeder. All you need is a plastic jar with a lid. I'll show you. Miss Annie had this old peanut butter jar, and it has to be plastic because we're gonna cut it. Do you see that peanut butter jar that I have with the big red lid that they might be attracted to? So I took this peanut butter jar, well, I ate it all first. And it can be sun butter or any kind of plastic jar that has the same size lid, and a softer plastic is better. So I then cut off the bottom and unscrewed the lid. And what is going to happen is, first I poked holes in the lid. And you might need some help with that. There might be an adult that can help you poke some holes. If they have an ice pick or something sharp to poke those holes, you can use don't try to do that because that was pretty hard to do. So ask a grown-up for help with that one. And then I cut out the bottom. Also, you might need a little help with that. And then I made little slits, not all the way down, just along the top, so that this lid could fit in it. And I used a little twisty tie so I could hang it if I wanted to. And all you need to do with that is get a little bread tie and put it right in the middle and tie the back. Just twist the back. And then it's ready to go. And you can put those little grooves in there, and look, it's a little peanut butter jar bird feeder. And you just need to mix up 1 part sugar to 4 parts water. And you've got to heat that up in the microwave or on the stove. Also, some help from a grown-up. And keep stirring until all the sugar dissolves. So 1 part sugar to 4 parts water. And I don't make too much of it because it only lasts about a week. You have to keep replacing it because sugar ferments and you don't want to hurt your birds. All right, so then we pour a little bit in. A little closer there. Just a little bit, maybe to that spot. And I'm gonna put the lid back on. And now I am ready to feed my hummingbirds. Is that gonna be fun? I'll put that right there. Maybe I'll film some birds coming by and getting a drink from the hummingbirds if they come. Another idea that you could do for a different kind of bird is, here's a first ingredient, bird seed. And, it's a big bag of bird seed. And then you'll need a empty toilet paper roll. And about 2 feet of string. Just some string. We'll be threading that through. And honey. And a container. All right. So this is a really fun way to make a bird feeder. Maybe a little different. You first take a little honey and your toilet paper roll. And we smear it on. Ooh, that's fun. Roll it around. And we are going to put some of this bird seed in our container. Wow! I filled up our container with the bird seed. And I'll just do this up here, maybe on my knees. And then I'm gonna make sure that honey gets all the way around with my finger. This can get really sticky. Ooh, that feels good. I love it. So a nice layer, and I need a little bit more honey on there. So we do a little bit more honey, spread it around nice and smooth. And then after it's nice and smooth, on your paper towel or your toilet paper roll, we're gonna roll our toilet paper roll into the bird seed. Let's see if I can get a picture. I'm gonna turn it, roll, roll. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And then it's full of my bird seed. Can everyone see that? And then I'm just gonna let that dry for a little bit. And after it's dry, we're going to use our string and thread through, oh, my fingers are sticky, thread through our bird feeder. Look at that. Remember when we make a noodle necklace? It's the same idea. You thread it through. It's like a bird feeder necklace. But I'm not gonna wear this. That would be silly. I don't know what. Silly Missy Honey. I'm gonna make a knot at the top. See, there's my little knot. A knot at the top. While we're letting that dry, let's sing a little song about a bird, shall we? This is one of my favorites. We're gonna make a little nest with our hand. Look, Miss Annie has some bird seed on her finger. Maybe a bird would land on my finger. That would be exciting. All right, make a little nest, and we're gonna say, way up in the sky, where the little birds fly, down, down in the nest, where the little ones rest, with a wing on the left and a wing on the right. All the dear birdies sleep all through the night. Shh, the birdies are sleeping. Shh. The bright sun comes up and the dew goes away. Good morning, the little birds say. Wonderful job, everybody. I like making my little bird wings. That's fun. Well, have a wonderful and imaginative day, and I hope you can spy with your little eyes some birds up in that sky, way, way up in the sky. Have a terrific Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow.